Next question. GMB, will having both service area set and business NAP address set in GMB cause a filter or negative SEO from Google? Yes. If it's service area only, then only use a single city point, one city point, or surrounding city points for maps listings. If I'm not quite sure I understand that question. If it's a service area business, you're supposed to hide the address, right? There are some exceptions where it can be a service area business, but sometimes customers do come to the business. Like, for example, businesses that have showrooms. So kitchen remodeling companies is one of them. Here's an example, guys, because kitchen remodeling companies, they're service area businesses because they go to the customer's house or location to install the kitchens. But a lot of kitchen remodeling companies will have showrooms where they have, mock kitchens set up with different cabinetry and countertops and that kind of stuff, flooring options and stuff like that they'll use. So those are one of the exceptions where you can have a service area business and still show the actual physical location. However, that you can trigger a suspension by having a service area business and still showing or trying to show the physical location, the physical address, even in the case of kitchen remodeling companies, at which point you can contact Google My Business support and explain what the deal is, and that they will reinstate the listing if it's a valid business that you can prove is a business, and you have a unique situation like that where it's one of the few acceptable situations or acceptable times where that can occur, then they will reinstate the GMB for that. But again, for most service area businesses, you're going to, by Google's own terms of service, you're going to want to clear the address from the GMB profile before publishing it. Does that make sense? Or before adding your service areas. So you got to verify it first. And if you verify it the traditional way, which is via snail mail or postal mail, then once you verified it, before you go in and edit the info and add your service areas, you're supposed to open up the location setting and clear the address. And then you go into the next section, which is adding your service area, and start adding in your individual service areas or by city or by county or however you want to do it. If that makes sense. Okay. But again, there are some specific situations that are exceptions to that rule, but you still may trigger a suspension, in which case you have to contact Google support.